Saturday, Sunday, they should use that to refresh themselves and then brace up for the harder challenge that we are going to have. And that is the fact that by the time any of them listens to news and fuel is still sold even 66 naira, we must all come back here.
President Goodluck Jonathan did announce a price higher than 66 naira in a nationwide broadcast monitored on Monday.
Giving us this 97 naira now, it's like forcing it down our throats. Okay? They are still holding the negotiations. So let them arrive at what the Labour said. Then we know what we are doing. So I don't agree with the president.
Our fundamental position remains, namely that we will not accept anything other than 65 naira per litre. Until the government goes back to 65 naira, I think you are still going to have some crisis situation in Nigeria, which is unfortunate. So that is why we think that the president ought to have demonstrated statesmanship by going back. Going back does not mean you are weak. In fact, it is a mark of strength and courage for you to say, yes, ladies and gentlemen, our people are opposed to this. We have reverted, but we need to still continue to engage Labour and civil society to understand our policy of deregulation.
But the protesters were not able to return to the Gani Fawehinmi Park in Ojota, Lagos. The park had become the major point of demonstrations in the 5 days of mass protests against the removal of subsidy on the price of petrol. On Monday, it was a shadow of itself, not because the protesters have lost their drive, but heavily armed soldiers and other security operatives ensured that protesters were shut out of the park. The soldiers were also stationed in key parts of the city, known for turning out large number of protesters. But that didn't deter some of the protesters as they found other venues for their agitations.
We fought the military. I was at the age of 26. I was the National Deputy Secretary of JACON, Joint Action Committee of Nigeria, led by late Chief Gani Fawehinmi. We battled Babangida, we battled Abacha, and we battled even Abdulsalam Abubakar. It is not Jonathan that we cannot fight.
Why must the president bring in military men? It's like, if he's not capable of, with due respect, if he is not capable of handling this country, he should just humbly bow down.
When news made the rounds later in the day that organized labor had considered to government 97 naira offer for the pump price of petrol and called off the nationwide strike, many of the protesters say they will have to sheath their swords so they can regroup and fight another day. Aderinsola, reporting for Love What Plus News.